And 2020's been or seen you driving a very successful transformation project across Dyson Legal. What about the strategic priorities for 2021 for the legal team?
Yeah, I mean, in some ways it's a bit more of the same. In some respects, I think we've experienced so much change, and in an environment which has been, I guess it's been pretty hostile in terms of like trading conditions and the pandemic and everything else. At the moment, I think people do want a bit of a pause for a breath, and I think we can do that towards the end of the year. But I think, in introducing elements of technology, what I think it's almost like once you start to do something, you then start to realize the full potential of the opportunities actually, and people start to wake up to that. And I think, starting to use the service portal and to try and think about how that links into matter management and how we begin to kind of really be able to kind of get the metrics and the data that we want to be able to show the business the value that we bring as a legal team to ensure that we can continue to get that investment in the future. That we've only really started on that journey. I think that's the really interesting, exciting thing. It's about, there's so many things that we can do now in terms of that we can see that we couldn't see before. We couldn't see the potential of kind of having this kind of almost this end-to-end kind of delivery where a request comes in, we triage, deal with that request. It goes into the teams to start doing some work on. We produce some outputs. We then probably take some learning from that. We create some knowledge, and I think there are many ways that we can do that to support that with technology so that the collaboration is most effective. We've got securely stored information. We can generate data that we can show back to the business to show what a great job we're doing easily, and that makes kind of people so yeah, like a lot to do, but I think it's good.